Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good day today. As for me, I'm doing a lot better. As you know, yesterday we did lay my brother-in-law to rest, and now my sister can begin the healing process for her and her kids. So that's a good thing. So I'm feeling a lot better today. Um, I did tell you all I was going to go live and address the controversy regarding polo. Um, so let's talk about that. I was watching a rerun, a playback of a previous interview that Marcus had conducted with Polo. And in that interview, he mentioned that he was getting housing through an organization in Atlanta that most of us are familiar with. And that organization was Hope Atlanta. And so when I heard that name, it clicked into my head because one, I had known a previous client of theirs who was essentially getting assistance for HIV, and so it kind of a light bulb went off in my head, and I'm like, well, I'm not saying that Polo has anything, but the organization typically deals with people or has a heavy focus on people or clients who are HIV positive persons. So naturally, considering that Polo had just done an unprotected X scene with Cash, it was concerning to me, and I called Marcus and I said, "Hey, Marcus, we need to talk about something." I said, "I'm not saying that Polo has anything. I wouldn't know. There would be no way that I could say that one way or the other. But what I can say is that the organization is assisting him with housing is an organization that typically assists persons with housing who are HIV positive. And in fact, I actually recall, I think it might have been about a year ago, and I don't remember exactly what the service was that I was trying to connect with them for. And I was denied once they asked me if I was HIV positive. Fortunately, I was able to tell them no. And unfortunately, it meant that as a result, whatever the service was that I was looking for, because they do more than housing, it's sort of a wraparound service type organization. They do more than just housing. But again, I make no apologies because I never said Polo had anything. My whole thing was the information needs to be out there. People can make their own determination. Marcus would have an opportunity to ask him in private, or apparently not. Because for me, it wasn't my intent to bring it to the internet per se. I wanted to open up the dialogue with Marcus because I felt as if Marcus has a responsibility to the spicy content participants, and part of that responsibility is to not place them in harm's way if he's aware that the possibility exists. So I was trying to give Marcus a heads up because I got to thinking, I was like, well, what the hell? What if it comes out like 3 months later or something like that, and Cash is not doing well or whatever the case may be? I mean, those who know, I like Cash. I like Cash, and I would not have wanted her to be blindsided, or unaware. And like I said, it wasn't even me saying Polo has anything. I would not know. But what I was saying was that, given his relationship with this organization, it was worth an inquiry. And so that's that on that. Um, yeah, that's really that on that. I don't really have a whole lot more to add. I see some people coming in. I think I see some little words on the screen on my phone screen from here. My phone is all the way over there. I'm all the way over here. So, I mean, I will respond to comments, but I'm not going to be able to do it like right this second. But I will. Um, and I mean, pretty much that's it for this particular live. I do plan on go live again later on tonight, but I want to entertain y'all. So tonight we're gonna get away from the street sector. We're gonna get away from the polo of it all. We're gonna get away from the markets of it all and the streets of it all, right? And we got love for markets. We got love for the content for sure. But tonight I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I want to have some fun with you all. I want to entertain you all, and just kind of have a very a more lighthearted experience, if that makes any sense. So if you give me some time to prepare myself for that, I will return with another live shortly, probably within the next hour or so. Oh, you know what I wanted to show y'all? Coco, come here. Come on, good girl. Come on. It's okay. Come on. This is my baby, Coco. Say hi. And this is her boyfriend, or at least he thinks he's her boyfriend. And his name is Iggy. So that's Iggy and Coco. Now let me look at some comments. Yes, Iggy is a snorer. Iggy is a snorer. And it drives me absolutely crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here for now. And like I said, I will be back a little bit later. And at that point, we will broadcast from this side. And I'll see you all later on.